Matty, congratulations, first professional contract with St. Pat's. Tell us all about it and how you're feeling.
Yeah, thanks very much, Shay. Yeah, I'm over the moon to sign my first professional contract here. I've been at the club for several years now, so to be given this opportunity really means a lot to me. I think I need to continue to work hard, and when I came in here when I was 13, it was my goal to sign a deal here, so yeah, I'm really buzzing.
Niall, congratulations on your first professional contract with St. Pat's. Tell us all about it and how you're feeling after signing.
Incredible. Very thankful, I'd say, is the first thing. I know it's not just me that's got me here. My family and my brothers have put in a lot of effort to get me to where I am. And then for me personally, to be a professional footballer, it's something I've dreamed of since I was a kid, really, and it's surreal to actually say that I actually am one now. And for such a great club like Pat's, it's on another level nearly.
Tell us about that first couple of years when you were like 13, 14. You signed, you did really well. It was a really, really good team, and just I suppose your introduction to being an academy player.
Yeah, in my first year we won a double. We won the league and cup, and in that year we had a really good, strong team. I've been playing with some of the lads throughout, and a lot of them have gone on to do really well so far, so hopefully I can do similar things to them.
Tell me a little bit about the environment here from an academy point of view and how it's helped you.
Well, I'd say it's very structured and planned, but it's also personable. You can always go and talk to somebody, always go and fix things in terms of setups for getting better as players. I think the coaching staff here are the best in the country. Going through the age groups, you can kind of mix all of those different styles and become a good player, which is the end goal of an academy, is just to produce players. And I feel like the setup here is the best in the country. And you've seen that with the players they've brought through, like Mason and other players like that. 𝗢𝗥𝗢𝗙𝗦𝗬𝗢 just got his thing for Ireland.
Give us an insight into your experiences around the first team over the last 6 to 8 months, I suppose, or however long you've been around the group.
Over the last few months, I've really enjoyed being in and around the first team. The lads have been great, and I've really enjoyed just learning off them. And there's so many top players on the team, and just looking up to players, especially as midfielder myself, like Chris Forrester, Jamie Lennon. You just learn so much from them, and I really want to get up to the levels they're at. And just testing myself against top players is the only way I'm going to get better myself. So hopefully I can prove myself. And
you've been involved in friendly games as well. Leinster Senior Cup, you obviously played in the bounce game against Drogheda on Friday as well, being on the bench for a few of the league games and stuff. How has that been, just being around match day and getting kind of friendly minutes and stuff?
Yeah, obviously I've been playing more minutes with the lads now, so it's really good. I've been in a few match day squads, and it's been a great experience. It makes me really want to push myself and be playing in the big nights in Richmond. Over
the last few years, Pats have really shown that if you're good enough, you're old enough. Especially with Mason. You see, Mason was not even 16 and he was in the first team. That shows a real confidence in what we do here as a club in the academy. That it's not just a first team club. It's a whole system right the way down, and it's all interlinked. Everything is planned. There's ways to step up that ladder.
Tell us about the combination of being a professional footballer at St. Pat's and also trying to complete a degree in minute as well. You're trying to balance both, sometimes training 20, sometimes training with the first team in the morning, and trying to balance your studies as well.
Yeah, it's been difficult, but I'm enjoying both sides of it because you get different aspects. I get to be in training with the lads in the morning sometimes, and then get to go be with my friends in college, so it's actually been really good, yeah. I think it's quite important that I get a degree also. I think education is really important, so I just thought, yeah, I'd try to balance both, and at the moment that's what I'm doing.
Lastly, the 17s and 20s about started their seasons really well. I know you've played a little bit for both, and nice to have a really good 17s and a really good 20s to be around and involved in and playing good level games.
Yeah, we have two really strong sides this year. I really love playing 20s because it's obviously a good few years ahead of me, and I love that challenge. And playing against more experienced players, it forces you to tune your game that extra bit more, and the more times you can fine tune your game, the better player you're going to be overall. And 17s, it's also incredibly important. 17s in Ireland is the pathway through to the UEFA youth competitions, so it's massively important for us to gain that experience in Europe as well, because you've seen the first team going into Europe, those experiences carry through, whether it's in academy football or not. You feel like you've been through it before, and that makes it a lot easier going into those games.
Yeah, we started really well, and at the start of the year, I think we believed that we could do good things this year. Like, we have a really strong group of players, a lot of lads doing well with the first team as well, and they're in training. So I think if we continue how we're doing, I think we could push for league and cup titles this year.